Why do people use bidets?
I think in this country it started when the COVID crisis happened and people were panicking about getting toilet paper. I think that's kind of how it got more introduced here. But I mean, the Europeans and the Asians have been using it for a long time.
Yeah, but I was using one back in the 90s practically.
Yeah.
There were people here that were using them, but all of a sudden the market blew up, like you said, after the toilet paper crisis of 2020.
Exactly.
Or whatever we're going to call
Well, it
this.
created a lot of addicts, even more addicts, I think. So, and that's what brings us to this guy.
Right. So essentially, though, we see the market as there are a third of the market are people who have medical needs, and they're using this.
That surprised me.
I know, that surprised me. And then there are people like me that, man, I can't go without my bidet. I don't care where I am. I feel bloated and horrible because, I like this enema mode and it cleans me out. And I got to have it or it's a horrible vacation.
Well, but people traveling have always, many people have always had issues with they get a little constipated just from the stress of travel, and this can help.
Yeah, I mean, like my wife, every single time, you've known her for 40 years, we've been on trips together. What does she say all the time? I haven't pooped in days. I'm tired of hearing that.
Right. Well, you don't.
Yeah, well, you're with 3 women. They all haven't pooped in days, But I know. But, and then the other audiences are the people that just use it at home and they're accustomed to it. It's, it's part of your regimen. There are things that you do that are part of your regimen. You brush your teeth every day. Okay, well, if I sent you on vacation and didn't let you brush your teeth, you wouldn't feel right.
Right. So obviously you have one at home. And that led you to want one for travel, right? But you couldn't find any? Is that how?
I didn't find like a real thing, man. And we've been getting people who've tried the Traveler here. I show up in a hotel, this thing's small, fits in my suitcase. I pop it out, I install it on the toilet once, and then I use it the entire time I'm there. I've had no problems with housekeeping. I can fill it up with warm water, and I have my enema mode, which I love. Right. And people have wash mode and feminine mode. So you got all 3.
But the intent was to make this more like a home bidet, but that could easily be set up without messing with plumbing or electricity or anything like that, and have that sort of comfort version that you have at home. The handheld sprayer where you got to stick your hand underneath and do all that is not the same.
No, it's not a real bidet. And I modeled this thing. That thing is, you're moving, it's moving, there's not enough water. We have a 2-system water solution. You can use this giant bag, which fits in your suitcase great, or you can use the bucket that holds the entire device. But I need something that is going to give me the pressure, the power, and the amount of water that I have, like I modeled after my blank bidet. I don't want to say bio, but blank bidet, which is a great bidet.
Yeah.
But now, the PortaBidets, I think, is even better because it hits you from underneath, and I'm not getting that, what they call vortex mode, from an angle.
All right.
I love that enema mode from underneath, and we've put this crazy video of what we call our mud test video. We've had over 12 million views, and people are like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Well, a lot of them are not into it, but you got to try it before you become addicted to that.